And if you had to guess, which would you think was weaker, black or green? If you said green, you would be right. So I'm going to start over with some fresh green. I want to make sure all of the white is out of my brush. So I could actually even just pour this color. It's thin enough for me to pour some in. And on the assignment, I suggest a nickel-sized amount. I just maybe poured something closer to a quarter, but you know, that's okay. And then I'm going to take the teeniest amount of black, and I'll show you what I mean. See that? Not much color on my brush at all. And then we're just going to see what happens when I paint it, when I mix it into the edge. So it changed my color. Not a whole lot, but enough that it's not going to be that brilliant pure green anymore. So I'm really mixing it well. Try to get out. I can see some streaks. And now I'm going to turn this around just so that my hand is not going over the wet paint. And the first color that I mixed with black is going to go in the number 5 spot. Not terribly pretty, but that's what you get when you mix black with a sort of lime green. And you can see that the black is somewhat transparent like the green itself, so I'm not getting as much coverage as I did with the white. It's good just to get to know the properties of your paints as you work with them, so you can anticipate any problems that might come up. With these paints, you don't especially have to smooth them out. They do tend to flatten down as they dry, but the more transparent it is, the more you'll see those streaks. You can see a little bit in my number 4 spot. And because we're focused in this one on color and not opacity, it's okay if we see your streaks. So I'm going to put more black on my palette. Add it in. Ooh, that was way too much. Did you see what just happened? So I'm going to wipe as much off as I can. I'm going to start another section. It's always better to start over when you're mixing colors than to try to, if I were to try to lighten this black right here, it could use most of that green just to make that change. So instead I scooped some more green, put it over here, and mixed just what was already on my brush of black into it. And remember, we're trying to have small, even steps, so with black, a little goes a long way. I just crossed over the line. Oh no! That's okay. But that is a good technique. Like if you have a fully loaded brush and you stay just inside your line and then press down, you allow the paint to actually make the line, not the bristles of the brush. And I'm going to smooth out a little bit what I've already got, get a little bit more, fill in that last corner. There we go, that's my number 6. Now my number 7, I'm going to add more black to what I already have mixed up. And try not to get it too dark. Your number 7 should not be pure black. It should be just a little bit darker than your number 6, so an even enough change between 5 and 6 and 6 and 7. Let's see if that's dark enough. I would say yes. I could probably go a little darker, but I'll know better when it dries. So there you have it, a 7-step value scale from the lightest green, oh, I got a spot of black on it, up through 2 to 3 light values. Number 4 is the pure color. 5, I started to add black. 6, a little more black. 7, a little more black. And that's all there is to it. Let me know if you have any questions.